robust urban garlic flavor.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir.
Hello, Pokemaniacs and Phil content enjoyers. Today we're looking at DSP making the gameplay of his Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough as boring as possible so that he can spend the bulk of the time begging for money. DSP doesn't like a challenge in his games, we all know that. He wants yellow paint. So let's get into DSP Ruins Pokemon.
Of course I can use experience candies on Abra. Of course I can. Hopefully Abra can turn into Kadabra without having to trade. I don't remember how that works.
So Abra evolves into Kadabra at level 16, then it evolves into its final stage, Alakazam, through training. Therefore, if you were friendless in the pre-Nintendo Wi-Fi era, no super strong Pokemon for you. Now you can trade globally, but you need $20 to do so, coincidentally the exact same amount to nickname DSP's Pokemon. So what are you going to choose, a year of Nintendo Switch Online or tipping DSPgaming? Well, you could get a free trial or 1 month membership that's cheaper, but I don't know a lot of people that do that. Here he goes, using the EXP candies to overlevel his Pokemon. The funny thing is that this game gives you access to busted alpha Pokemon very quickly. I caught a level 30 alpha Magikarp with my Bayleaf when my team was at well below 20, and instant Gyarados with Hydro Pump and Waterfall at disposal. But then the mid-game kind of balances it out with Mega Evolution, so there's a curve there somewhere. So if you want to cheese this game, there's plenty of tools that allow you to do that, at least early on. Maybe not in the mid-game.
I don't know how I see my inventory. How do I see my inventory? Satchel? Here we go.
They changed bag to satchel, I guess because it's a French term, but how many 6-year-olds in North America have heard of a satchel, though?
There you go. I give them all. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, level up. It went to level 18. Dang, it went to 18. It can evolve. How do we evolve? When a Pokemon's ready to evolve, you'll see an arrow icon displayed on its image. Select the Pokemon and choose evolve. Let's do it. Abra will evolve. Yes, let's go. Psychic, baby. The first evolution. Whoa. Kadabra. It learned confusion. You do have to trade Kadabra to get Alakazam. Ah! Come on.
A Kadabra 20 levels above everything else is better than an Alakazam at the same level.
Oh, look at these. Look what it knows. So Reflect and Psybeam. Holy crap, super good now. Yeah, it's super good now, look. Wow. This is excellent. I like my Kadabra.
Yep, now DSP can steamroll the early game and spend the important time doing what he really wants to accomplish, begging for money.
Legends Arceus had a link cable that allows you to evolve without trading. Maybe this game has it too. Oh, maybe there is a way to do it. Maybe there's an in-game item or something. Okay.
I forgot about that. It's definitely an improvement over needing friends with games.
Zach's a taxi driver. As far as I know, he should be here waiting for fares.
In this game, you're trying to level up your rank from Z to A. Zach is the weakest opponent in the game who has like 17 years of experience losing in Pokemon battles. He's like DSP if DSP was in a Pokemon game.
There, that's him. Zach's fought a lot of promotion matches. He has a lot of experience, but not in winning. He loses every time. Wow, he's an idiot. Kadabra. Psybeam! Yeah! And then Land of Confusion, and he's done.
So, Slowpoke actually resists psychic attacks because one of its typings is psychic, but since Kadabra is a stage 2 Pokemon with much better stats than Slowpoke, a stage 1 Pokemon, and is 10 levels higher, Slowpoke doesn't stand a chance here. Then, unsurprisingly, DSP steamrolls the other 2 Pokemon that are a lot weaker than his Kadabra and don't resist psychic attacks. Dramatic gameplay right there.
And it's one-shotting. Pikachu! He chose you! Boom! Insta-kill! Ooh! This is my 100th time watching an opponent get promoted instead of me. Well, then you should stop sucking.
That's rich coming from DSP. That's like telling Phil that he shouldn't be a whiny e-beggar. You know it's not gonna happen.
I lose again. That makes 100 times I've lost my promotion match. Jeez, give up, dude. No, really. If you fail at something 100 times, probably give up. Like, I know that they always say never give up. You know, never let your defeats permanently defeat you, but instead use it as a growing experience. If you've lost the same thing 100 times and you haven't learned enough to actually be successful, you should probably stop. Seriously, that's pretty ridiculous.
This reminds me of Glass Joe from Punch-Out. He never won anything either. Of course, DSP doesn't take his own advice and stop mass spamming his raw gameplay videos that people don't want to watch.
Like, why do I look like a girl?
Having slightly longer hair does not make one look like a girl, Philip.
Which starter Pokemon did we pick? This guy. Chikorita. Chikorita. Whoa, why is that one glowing purple? That must be a really good item.
That's a colorful screw. If you collect enough of them, you can trade them in for really good items that help you in the game.
Remember, everyone, you can name a Pokemon. No one has done it yet. For a $20 contribution, you can name a Pokemon, and that name will stay for the rest of the playthrough. We are 21 bucks away from our goal. It would be outstanding if someone took me up on that opportunity so we could hit our goal today.
It's funny because during the Pokemon Scarlet playthrough, he had no problem getting people to nickname Pokemon. Now in the premiere stream, no one is biting. What's the matter, Phil? I thought everybody wanted to see you play chill games over rage bait. Also, I'm 15 hours in, and there's going to be boss battles and trainers with Mega Evolution that are going to make Phil rage unless he's extremely over-leveled. It may actually get to the point where he won't even finish the game.
How long is the character limit for names? I have no idea.
Well, if you're asking people for money to nickname Pokemon, then you better find out, you fool.
12 characters. There's your answer. 12 characters. Can you name a Pokemon I need to help my uncle jack off a horse? No. And number 2, there's only a 12 character limit. You can't fix that, or fit that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I received a $20 tip from You're Not Funny, who says, sure thing, Phil, here's 20. Can you call the Kadabra Jennifer Lopez's butt? No, it's only 12 characters. You have to figure out what you want it to be within 12 characters. I can't do that. But we have to be more realistic here. 12 characters or less, all right? So rethink about what you want to do. With that, we've done it.
We have done it for the premiere of Pokémon Legends ZA. We have hit our stream goal. Thank you for supporting, for chilling, for interacting, for engaging. It's been a great stream. I'm learning a lot about the game thanks to all of you. And I'm having a great time. Like I said, this is definitely going to be a chill vibes game. Catching Pokemon, exploring, getting items, evolving. You know, all this stuff is going to be a very relaxing playthrough, which is what we need right now. We've had a ton of very stressful games recently. This one's definitely going to hit the spot. So thank you guys for that. Amazing. Thank you for getting me to my goal today. I appreciate it.
Will I be returning to Skate? Never. I didn't play the new Skate. I wasn't interested in it.
Well, you just played random Steam games instead after you wage quit Battlefield 6.
Whoa, I received a $20 tip. Is it still available? Can you name the Kadabra Houdini? I mean, the thing is, your future stepdad asked for something, we couldn't name it. So if your future stepdad is going to name the Kadabra, they do have to get first dibs. But if he says no, forget it, then you can do it.
One, Phil, it wasn't your future stepdad, it was You're Not Funny. 2, that was probably a troll trying to make Phil look like a scammer. Because look now, Phil is taking money to name Pokemon twice. He's gotten 3 nickname payments and hasn't named a specific thing.
So, your future stepdad, do you want to name the Kadabra or not? Or can this person name it Houdini? Since you contributed first, you get the call. Okay?
I'm low-key thinking that maybe Phil isn't making a mistake and that You're Not Funny and your future stepdad are the same guy. That'd be pretty funny.
I do like the idea of Houdini. Go ahead and name it Houdini. All right. We're going to name the Kadabra Houdini.
Of course you do. That's the most unimaginative name ever. You should have typed J-Lo Booty. That's only 8 characters.
All right, let's do it. Our first named Pokemon of the playthrough.
And there's another $20 that DSP will collect for nothing because they both chose Kadabra.
Change the nickname. What? Why am I on Bunnelby? I don't know what happened. I was on this. Change nickname. That was weird. Okay, it's Houdini. How do we go back? Wait, it didn't delete. How do you delete? B. Houdini it is. My best Pokemon so far, Houdini. Thank you very much for your support today, guys. You can still name another Pokemon if you would like for 20 bucks, guys. We still got time. All right, what do we got here?
Yeah, so far there's a 1 in 3 chance Phil will actually name it. How about that Weedle in Phil's party? Absolutely no way he's gonna shelve that Pokemon in an hour or two.
A Badoo? Shucks. Oh, Magikarp! Magikarp, carp.
Of course Phil is gonna use Magikarp because the only investment is the team slot, so he'll have an overpowered Gyarados with little no effort and no time.
Boy! Oh, he jumped! I caught him in midair. That was sick. Okay, we got our Magikarp. We obviously want to put him in the party because I want to evolve him into Gyarados. Magikarp, carp.
Oh wow, that Weedle didn't even last 2 minutes. I guess somebody should have paid to nickname it.
Patrat? What the heck is a Patrat? I don't think I've ever seen a Patrat in a game before. A Pokemon game? I don't remember. It's not coming to mind. Patrat? It said like Pat Rat, like 2 words, Pat Rat. Okay, it's not Patrat, it's Pat Rat. It's not hot to Patrat. It's Pat Rat. I got a Pat Rat. Any experience candies left for my Magikarp? Probably very few. One experience candy. What level does he have to be? Like pretty high level, right? Like 30 or 40 or something, then he becomes Gyarados.
No, it's only level 20, otherwise nobody would bother to pick up Magikarp until the mid-game because it's dead weight until it evolves into Gyarados.
Kakuna Matata! Kakuna Matata! Here we go. Oh, he's got the Quick Claw. Nice. Cracker Jack says, don't you have a French accent? I do, but do you really want me to talk in a French accent for every single person in the game? I mean, it'll get pretty tired, don't you think?
Yeah, he used his French accent in Pokemon Scarlet for Director Clavel for some reason. Stop trying to bait Phil into voice acting and make him look really dumb, guys. Come on, don't do it. Absolutely not. No way.
You were challenged by Josie of the Fist of Justice. Machop! This is not good. Wait, actually it is. Isn't Psychic great against Fighting type? This might be the weakness. Wow! Wow, you got owned by the weakness. Oh!
DSP loves steamrolling through games, especially JRPGs, because it makes him feel superior. He's like, look guys, I'm the best gamer ever.
Now excuse me while I go mess with my eyelashes. No, he can't learn it. Darn, he can't learn Rock Break. I thought maybe he could learn Rock Break. That sucks.
You have to check the TM moves too. What you're looking at is just the level up moves. You're missing all the data despite it being right in front of you. He doesn't learn Rock Smash surprisingly, but he does learn Brick Break at level 15, which can also smash rocks in the overworld.
Yo, this Leo's lit. Lit Leo, son. Oh no, he wants to fight. Oh no, another Pikachu. Oh, third Pikachu. You know, as long as this keeps working out and doing well, I will keep it in this rotation as one of the main games that I'm playing. I mean, eventually it might become a night stream if we need to, but right now I'm digging it as a day stream. It went well, right?
Phil is making it abundantly clear, as long as you continue to empty out your piggy bank for him, he will continue to play this game. Yay! Congratulations, everybody.
So thank you. Great premiere stream. I hope you all had a great time. More coming tomorrow, right here on the channel. If you're watching on demand, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the content. Please like the video, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel, and maybe even leave a super thanks if you enjoyed this playthrough. That would be great. It would help a lot. And I will see you all for the next session tomorrow. Peace out, and see you for more Pokemon Legends ZA. Magikarp will evolve at level 20, I'm being told. Sweet. Thank you for that. Tomorrow, we're doing more Pokemon on the daytime stream. See you tomorrow for Pokemon. Enjoy the break. Now, what I'd like to do, I would like to do a brief segment talking about Pokemon, because yesterday we played the brand spanking new Pokemon Legends ZA, and I had a great time with it. However, before we get to that, I want to show you something really cool, something that someone made for me. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I definitely want to highlight it today. You ready for this? Here is my history with Pokemon as a creator on YouTube. Take a look. My very first content featuring Pokemon was in November of 2014. It was on the Nintendo 3DS, which I actually had a capture device installed in. And we did a full playthrough of Pokemon Omega Ruby at that time.
Yeah, so this is his 6 playthroughs of Pokemon games, and he still doesn't fully grasp the basic mechanics of the game series. Awesome flex here, Phil. Who wants to bet that Derek the Dent made this for him? Like, at least the fan art of his Pokemon Moon playthrough was fan art. This is just stock footage.
Come on, now, I don't remember what that Pokemon was called. Poplio.
It's another boring Phil trip down memory lane that I'm going to spare all of you from.
I didn't complete the Pokedex. I actually completed the Pokedex in Sword, but I did not complete the Pokedex in Arceus or Scarlet, mostly because, interest fell off. And that's what's sad is I really like these games. I find them as chill, interactive fun, okay? I do. I think that Pokemon has a really awesome place in my history as content, where these are streams where we can come in and interact, hang out, talk about other stuff, but also you guys can hang out with me and talk about Pokemon and help me to understand the gameplay and the elements, how to catch the rare Pokemon, etc. But man, sometimes the interest falls off because they are so lengthy. And I think that's what it is Pokemon games being lengthier playthroughs and RPG style that sadly, they don't really have that longevity factor like other playthroughs can.
Basically, what happened is that people got tired of paying Phil to name Pokemon. The thing that happens with Pokemon is similar to what happens with every other DSP playthrough. People get bored of Phil and want to see him do something else.
All right, we're about to get started. Before we do, one final check here. Just a moron. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so guys, we're about to get started with Pokémon Legends ZA for today. I hope that you guys are ready for some chill fun. Okay, should be a good time. Now, today, here's how it works. If you contribute 20 bucks, you get to select a Pokemon which you would like to name permanently, meaning they will keep that name for the rest of the playthrough. And for that contribution, I will keep that Pokemon in my party for the entire stream.
Wow, $20 for less than 3 hours. How novel. Sounds like a really good bargain there. And by doing it this way, he's actually soft capping himself at 6 Pokemon named per stream, or $120 of nickname support, where in Pokemon Scarlet it was $150. Still, it's a lot better than moral support in Phil's eyes.
So, let's say, for example, you did a $20 contribution, and you said, name Magikarp Fish Lips. I would name Magikarp Fish Lips right now, and he would stay in the party the entire stream, 2.5, 3 hours of gameplay, okay? So, not only are you going to get to see the Pokemon that you like in action, but also you get to be a part of the immortalized playthrough here on the channel. Thousands and thousands of people have watched my Pokemon playthroughs over the years.
And only about 500 people will watch more than 5 minutes of this raw, unedited gameplay on DSPgaming. Congratulations, you've been immortalized on this idiot's stream.
I've actually played 6 mainline Pokemon games. This is one of the 6 that I've played. And, think of all the people that go in and get to see those silly names and things after the fact. Pretty cool, right? All right, so please consider supporting the stream if you have any interest in naming a Pokemon, 20 bucks, and thank you to everyone who has supported already. All right? All right. So, by the way, as we begin here,
Here are my Pokemon that we currently have. Chikorito, Labebe, Binacle or Binacle. We already have named my, Kadabra, Houdini. So that one's already claimed. We have a Leo, a Magikarp, a Badoo, a Pichu, Skiddo, Rolls.
Is this for stupid people, Phil? You know how painful it is to sit through you telling every Pokemon you've caught to us? Just because you don't know any of the names doesn't mean everybody doesn't. People that probably want to give you money to nickname Pokemon already know what those Pokemon are. You're Mr. Sweaty Redundancy. Go play some champions instead.
Pancham, and I'm sure we're going to get way more today. I'm sure we're going to get way more Pokemon, okay? That's right. Magikarp evolves at 20. That's going to be awesome. Okay? All right. So I'm just getting that out there early. You can name them whatever you want as long as it's not personally insulting. It's not against rules. It's not racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind joke names and stuff as long as it's not, like, words I can't use on YouTube. It's got to be reasonable. All right? Sound good? Okay. All right, let's begin, folks. No, if you name a Pokemon, it stays in my party for the entirety of the stream. So for all the stream today, that Pokemon will stay in my party, and I'll try to use them in combat and stuff. That's how it works if you name a Pokemon. Okay? Okay.
Where your nickname Pokemon will get very little floor time because the over-leveled Kadabra will be doing 99% of the battling. Everybody sees through it, Phil. Now, if people were allowed to pick what Pokemon to put in the boxes in favor of the ones that were just nicknamed, that would make this a lot more fun and interesting experience. But Phil is going to plow through this game with Kadabra and Gyarados, and that's probably why no one has donated since the day prior to name something yet. I'm surprised the starter hasn't even been picked though. Maybe it's because of the Totodile thing. I know people would have been lining up to name Tepig.
Guys, we're up to 33 of support. That's about a fifth of the way to the goal. Please, let's get some support rolling for Pokemon today. And remember, for 20 bucks, you can name a Pokemon that will then stay in my party for the entirety of the stream and be used in combat and the like. So if you want to get the most out of your dollar, now would be the time to do it. Haircuts, haircuts. The simple bob, the high top fade, the undercut pixie look. Undercut pixie. The undercut pixie. La la la.
This is what DSP considers S-tier gameplay. This isn't Animal Crossing, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, or Disney Dreamlight Valley, Phil. Go play one of those games instead. You'd have a much better time.
Well, whoever this is, they certainly seem to be just like in a position where maybe they're gonna want me to go inside for this this next mission. I don't know.
Well, that is the first intuitive thing he said in this playthrough. I'm impressed with Phil for once. It only took him, what, 4 hours to get this?
Ghastly. Got the Ghastly. So the Ghastly evolves into Gengar, does it not? I'm trying to remember the different evolutions. I think there's 3 evolutions for a Ghastly, if I remember correctly. Ooh, Ghastly. Ooh.
Phil is one of those Gen 1ers that only know things from the first 80 episodes of the Pokemon anime and nothing else about the series.
Traded Pokemon usually get experience boosts after they win in a battle. Oh, yeah? First, okay, Ghastly goes to Haunter, then to Gengar. Got it. Ghastly. Oh. I'm so ghastly. Jade says Ghastly is his favorite ghost Pokemon. Ghastly. Oh.
Ghastly is the archetypal ghost Pokemon. Jade's opinion is very common, to be honest. You see, Phil can't talk to the stock account Derek is using, so he's talking about Jade instead. Phil needs a friend when he's playing Pokemon.
Oh. Why am I so ghastly? Can I put Ghastly in my team? I don't have a ghost type right now in the team, do I? Ooh, Ekans. Ekans. Oh, Ekans.
Somebody named Ekans King Snake. See how Phil would react to that.
Are you familiar with the king snake? The animal?
Nope.
You're not?
Nope.
The king snake is a creature, a snake, that lures other snakes into its den. Dangerous snakes. Snakes that are known to already be predators, rattlesnakes, and others. The king snake uses this trick in order to make those creatures feel safe. And then the king snake surprises those creatures from behind and swallows them whole. The king snake...
Are you swallowing me, Phil?
Oh, hold on. The king snake eats other predators whole after laying a trap. Okay?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the briefcase. This is Andy and Ashton's briefcase. Because, ladies and gentlemen, today on this podcast, this is not the Level 1 podcast featuring RTU. At all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Level 666 podcast.
Ekans, level up. Ghastly. Oh.
If this was a drinking game, my liver would be dead right now.
Ekans, oh. Okay. Really? Gengar is also a trade-only Pokemon? That's so lame. That is so freaking lame. Ugh. Ekans is snake spelled backwards. Wow. That's absolutely amazing.
Not as amazing as the 666 podcast, am I right?
Ekans. Oh, I got hit. Ah. Is there a particular reason why you're spamming the smart guy symbol in my kick chat? If there is, let me know. If not, I'm just going to tell you to stop. Look who it is. Can let Leo hit the Sableye with fire? I don't know.
Look at your move crests on the screen, Phil. It's not that hard to figure out.
We got some dumb stuff going on. I'm just going to ban this idiot right here. I think something dumb. My apologies, guys. We don't have any mods today, and these idiots are trolling, so I'm just taking care of them as I see them. All right, so guys, remember... you can name a Pokemon for 20 bucks today, and I'll keep that Pokemon in my party if you do so.
Phil will keep bringing it up until someone does pay to name a Pokemon. I'm surprised he hasn't done it more yet. In Scarlet, he brought it up like 50 times in the first stream.
Jade was asking if he could name the Ghastly, but Jade, it's only fair, since it's 20 bucks to name a Pokemon, that you know, it would have to be a $20 contribution. Now, someone could say, hey, I would let someone name a Pokemon on my behalf, and then if they were to contribute the 20 bucks and they say, hey, well, Jade can name the Pokemon, they could do that. Okay? We've actually done that before.
Yeah, somebody let Darich name a Pokemon in Scarlet. He named one after a wrestler. But longtime DSP friend, Jade, has to pony up an extra $20 to name a stupid Ghastly. DSP is trying to get somebody to give him money out of pity for Jade. How manipulative and pathetic that is.
What's weird about what he's saying is, he's a child. So you're saying that in this universe, small children just climb buildings, like tall buildings, like nothing?
Another 220 comment from Philip Paul Burnell. You know, they either took the stairs or the hollow elevator or a ladder uphill. They didn't scale the side of the building like you were thinking.
Jade, it's all good. You know, you understand, right? Like, I get it. Like, I would love to name a Pokemon just because you asked, but that's not fair to people who already paid. Someone already paid to name one yesterday, you know?
3 people paid to name a Pokemon already, actually. Only 1 Pokemon got named.
Well, let's see. Maybe someone would want to contribute and then say, yes, we'll let Jade, you know, name the Pokemon. That would be cool. We'll see what happens. Maybe that'll happen.
Jade is a viewer who is wheelchair bound and possibly mentally disabled. I'm not saying that to be mean, he just is. Like, if you look in the chat, he always has spelling mistakes in his comments.
Buy the $30 season pass for the game. I have no idea, Abdullah. Obviously, I want to see how the game does, you know, as an ongoing playthrough before I commit to doing DLCs. Technically, DLCs usually don't do so well on my channel for whatever reason. So I don't like to commit to anything until we, you know, we give it a good testing first.
If you give me tons of money, me do DLC, Unga Bunga.
There's 20 Flabebes? Oh, wow.
Now this would be the time to use the over-leveled Kadabra. Oh, you boxed it. You're gonna get curb stomped now.
That sucks, because now all my Pokemon are hurt, too. Look. All my Pokemon are severely hurt. I probably can't even fight now. I have to go heal. He says, don't count it towards the stream because I don't want this game in the rotation. Too bad. You re-upped now, it counts for now. That's your fault. La 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 la. La 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 la. Why is there a Sneck following me? Because he's my pet Sneck. My pet Sneck Ekans. Which does not have a name yet, but could be named for 20 bucks. Okay.
Yay! This was the kind of stuff DSP was doing constantly during his Pokemon Scarlet playthrough. I'm glad he brought it back because we can point and laugh at his e-begging now.
Name him Jake or Randy? Yeah, because Jake the Snake or Randy Orton.
Come on, guys. Name the snake for Phil. Give him $20. He really needs that money. He really does.
It's, What just happened? I hit the tree. Dang it. I almost had it. I hit the tree. Yeah. No! Now we gotta fight it. Well, that sucked. I caught it. All right. Spritzy. No, the trolls are not in full force today. It's the same guy. That guy literally makes like 50 accounts, and he just logs in from one to the next as he gets banned, just to talk for like 10 minutes and then just get permanently banned and have to wait another 2 days to do it again. Relax, Pat Rat. I'm not here to catch you. Jesse's first Pokemon was Ekans. Oh, yeah? All right, from the TV show. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm not hurting him. Parasolo says, if you catch a Pikachu, can you name it? Yes, we need to get another one, because we had to give away a Pikachu for a mission, so we'd have to find a second Pikachu.
Or you could just nickname the Pichu and evolve it into Pikachu, but I digress.
It is $20 to name any Pokemon, and if you name the Pokemon, I will keep them in the party for the rest of my stream.
Yeah, I just told you all 5 minutes ago, but nobody named a Pokemon, so I'm gonna repeat it because I think nobody heard me the first time.
Oh, it's just another Esper. We don't want to hurt him. Okay. I mean, Parasolo, you could tip the name for Pikachu. The sad fact, though, is that I can't guarantee we're going to find one today. I think we had gotten one in one of these regions. It was either region 2 or 3. So we could try to backtrack and find it if you want.
He's seen that they tell you what Pokemon are in the wild area from the map, but he won't pull up the map to get $20. Man, DSP is really lazy.
That is true. We have a Pichu. We don't have a Pikachu. We have a Pichu. And if we did that, let's say we named the Pichu, I'd put the Pichu in my party, and eventually it might evolve to a Pikachu today. We could do that. Oh, a Dedenne. Hello. You want to do Pichu? All right. No, I don't want to do that. Firefang's probably better than Ember, right? Yeah, but Ember is considered like a more projectile targeting type, while Firefang is a strike.
In this case, Ember is probably better because Litleo's special attack is way higher than Litleo's physical attack at the moment. The symbol that looks like a whirlpool means it's a special attack, while the symbol that looks like an 8-pointed star means it's a physical attack.
Argis, how you doing? Thanks for the 40 rubles or rupees or whatever it is, but that's not even $1, so sadly I can't put it on the leaderboard if it's not at least $1. Man, I don't know if I should teach him. I want to teach him. I'm going to get rid of Swift.
He's switching out a same type attack bonus special attack for a same type attack bonus physical attack that is weaker. Also, he now has 3 fire type moves on his Pokemon. That's not good move pool diversity. Swift is the better move in all aspects. It gets the 1.5 attack bonus like Fire Fang, but it uses Litleo's stronger special attack and has a shorter cooldown time. The attack power being 5 less means nothing because Litleo's special attack is over 1.5 times his physical attack, meaning Swift will do more damage against an opponent in neutral cases.
I'm gonna get rid of Fire Spin. Okay. All right, I received a $25 tip from Parasolo. He wants to name the Pichu Machu Picchu. Nice. I like that. That's a good one, man. We're now at 61 in support for Pokemon today. Thank you, guys. Let's name him. I don't know the buttons on a controller for Nintendo. I'm so used to playing. Oh my god, I can't do this. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I seriously can't use this controller. I can't stop hitting the wrong buttons on this controller. Now I'm changing Ekans' name for some reason. No. No. Cancel.
If he's this bad with inputs, it makes you wonder how much he's hitting the wrong buttons in fighting games.
What is going on? Back. Okay. B. Oh my lord. Okay, what is... Why? Oh my gosh, I can't do it. All right, we've got Machu Picchu in the party. That was way too difficult. I don't know why it was so difficult. I guess I'm just stupid. All right, Machu Picchu in the party. People are saying when the friendship level goes up, that's when it evolves into a Pikachu.
Well, that was so painful to watch. I don't think there's anything left in this segment that's more ridiculous than that. Beg and you shall receive, I guess. Then Phil goes and makes a fool out of himself over and over again as always. Thank you for watching Phil Ruins Pokemon. I hope it didn't ruin your Pokemon experience, and I will see you next time. This is Robust turning off the station. Bye!
Jeff did a $5 tip. He says, I want to hear you say robust bourbon garlic flavor, like how you said robust urban garlic flavor. I never said robust urban garlic flavor. I said bourbon, not urban. How dare you? How dare you insinuate that I would say the word urban? I'm white. I can't say urban. It's offensive. You understand? That's how it works. Okay. All right, we're now up to $325 of support.